Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What's up, business cousins? It's season 2 of the Business Cousins podcast. We
Yes.
committed to share our wealth and health journey through business for 10 episodes. We finished episode 20 just last month. So now for season 2, we're doing it again. We're running it back.
Yes. Running it back. We're back.
So I'm your Better Questions coach, Bruce Hill, and this is my amazing cousin, Tasha. What's up?
Hey now, I'm Tasha Cooperware, HLS Collective. And so glad to be back for season 2. We did it.
It's man. Shout out to us. Meow, 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 meow.
Bam, 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 bam.
Now wait, so for folks to just say, oh, what's this? What's a business cousin? What does HLS stand for?
HLS stands for Healthy Lifestyle Collective. We help you do the things you already know you're supposed to do through your health and habits journey.
I love it. So it's an interesting combination because I make sales simple for founders, for speakers, consultants. I help them hear yes more often, help them turn more conversations into clients without sounding salesy, and teaching them to ask better questions. So it doesn't, on the surface, it doesn't make sense that we should have a podcast together. But as we talked more and more, we realize that if you're not healthy, your business probably isn't healthy.
Right.
And your self-discipline shows up in business discipline.
Mhm.
And the more we talk, I think it was you or me. It doesn't matter. I was like, hey, we need to hit record.
Yes.
And so here we are, 21 episodes later. Which now I know this was you. You come up with the best titles, with the best topics. Today's topic: everybody wants abs, but nobody wants oatmeal.
Nobody wants oatmeal.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, everybody wants a six-pack, but
Mhm.
nobody wants to eat the things that they need to eat to actually get there. It's boring. It's not fun. And it just is, and everybody wants success in business, but nobody wants to do the boring work that it takes to build it. So that's the synergy between what we do that we didn't know was synergy in the past, but it just keeps coming up, like you said. I deal with clients every day, and all the no's I get, and I'm like, but you have to remember your why.
Yes, that's so important. So I really love this topic, and we didn't even talk about this prior. I hosted a workshop. I do one once a month, and I don't know what happened last month. Maybe it's the World Cup. Maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. I sent 500 invites out,
Whoa.
and one person showed up.
What?
One person showed up. And so
Oh,
I always get excited when this happens because there's somebody out there that wants to host a workshop. Maybe it's a workout class, that's something to happen with. Maybe they want to start coaching or speaking, and one person shows up, and that can feel really frustrating.
Yeah.
But I always love when you have that setback, when you got to eat the oatmeal, right? The boring part, because that's where most people give up.
Yeah.
That's where most people quit. And it's really a green flag that you're about to have a breakthrough.
Right.
That you're about to at a quantum leap. And so I was so excited. So I poured into this founder, and like it was 1,000 people there. Obviously, it could be a little bit more personalized. But here's what's interesting. Something you just said, they said, I'm teaching people about asking better questions. They said on their feedback, I really appreciate you said not to worry about their answer. So what do you mean? He said, well, you just want us to ask, but we don't have to be responsible for how they respond or if they respond.
Mm-hmm.
And it never occurred to me that some people aren't asking better questions or asking at all because they don't want to hear no.
Yeah.
They don't want to eat the oatmeal.
Yeah. They want the six-pack. They want the body. They want the energy, the things that come with it, but they don't necessarily want to put in the work. That's like the people, they want the 6 figures. You know, they want the brand deals. They want the freedom, but they don't want to do cold calls all day.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to post consistently.
Mm.
And that's what oatmeal represents, like the boring part, and obviously there's other foods people don't want to eat, but to be nourished so you can do the other things and sustain it and get what you want. That's why I tell people, don't even worry about the 6-pack. Don't worry about the abs. Like, let's worry about all the other habits, and then the abs will come.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't skip over that. Mm-hmm. So don't even focus on the goals. What do we focus on if we're not focused on the outcome?
Because the outcome's going to change, and you'll be surprised when you get even closer to that supposed six pack. People get to the two and say, "You mean I don't have to eat oatmeal anymore? I can maintain the two." Which you never know. Maybe you'll be happy with six figures instead of seven. And so, yes, you may do a little bit less or something a little bit different, but I find that once we get to the nitty gritty, people stop even asking about said ad, like you said about the question. Like, you don't really necessarily worry about the answer. Yeah, it starts with the ad, but then the more you listen, you go, oh, and you actually want to sleep better. Oh, you need more energy. Oh, actually, your back hurts. So, yes, you want abs, but you want pain. You want to be painless more than you want abs.
That's a message.
You
So you want what it looks like, but what does it really represent for you?
What is it?
This is interesting. I keep seeing all these parallels. I used to do exercise when I lead the team. I say, what's your goal? And they'll usually say $1 amount.
Oh.
And I said, well, if I gave you that money right now, whatever it was, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 cash right now.
Yeah.
But the only rule is you can't spend it. How excited would you be? And their minds are turning. They're like, oh, I'd borrow against it, and I'd put it all in my Roth IRA. And they come up with some really creative ideas. And I say, nope, it's got to stay in the mattress. It's got to stay in the closet, in the box. And then some people get there faster than others, but they eventually get to the point. If I can't spend it, what's the point? And so this is where we talk about making it so simple. But if I can't enjoy it, if I don't have the health, what's the point? And so I say, well, if I gave you this money, what would you do with it? And it's, oh man, I take my family on vacation and I really want to buy this motorcycle. And their answers changed. So what they didn't realize, the money was the how. Like the abs are the reflection of the hard work. But the real reason behind it is, man, I want to sleep better.
Right.
What'd you say? I want to be painless.
I want to be painless.
I want better mobility. I want to be able to, if a flat tire happens, I want to be able to change it the same day. I want to wait till the next payday.
Yeah.
And so when we talk about it, that's what everybody wants. What are you willing to do to get there?
Yes. And it's like you said, it's the we always end up back here. Oatmeal is the discipline.
That's like change the podcast name to Discipline. Because every other episode is either discipline or consistency.
Yeah, or accountability.
There it is.
That's it. Discipline, consistency, accountability. If you can repeat those things, that mattress money will not only be there, you'll probably save even more if you just stay disciplined. And do we really need the motorcycle? Is that really going to bring you what you want? Or now you're going to end up paying and have to pay your trainer $10,000 so you fell off the motorcycle. Sorry, I'm a little anti-motorcycles. But
okay, I know.
No, but yeah, it's interesting. It's like it's the things you don't feel like doing, but they do align with your goals. Like nobody feels like, oh, you know what I want this morning? Oatmeal. You know what I want to do? I want to send out 500 messages and get one person to show up. We would at least like two, however, there's something to be learned. Now if you send out 500, 1 to 500 is your ratio.
Yeah, there's definitely, so that's an area of opportunity for me is marketing.
Yeah.
Listen, when it comes to sales training, top tier, put me against the best. Marketing obviously is an opportunity. And so that's where you get a coach.
Yeah.
It's not ChatGPT, not Claude, maybe a book, but at the end of the day, a coach. Actually, I'm going to ask you this question. I can hit ChatGPT up for a meal plan. ChatGPT says I don't need to eat oatmeal.
You're right.
What's the value, especially in this technology-driven world with so much information, of having a coach to help guide you towards your goal? Let's say the goal is abs. I want to say so.
So, the goal is not to keep looking for more perfect workouts. It's to do the workout. It's not looking for perfect marketing strategy. Instead, talk to the customers. And so that's what chat can give you is the do. A coach can make sure you did the do, and they can just give you the answer. Like, here is the structure. Here is the consistency tool, like what I have with the app. I just need you to spend way more time doing.
Yeah.
and just doing it and doing it and then doing it again. That's the oatmeal.
Okay, that's another one. Doing it once for like a week, maybe like 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But like us, can you get to 21 episodes?
Right.
That's the, you know what I mean? Like we didn't feel like it every single week. We didn't
No, we
feel
got
like
family
creating.
issues and
Yeah,
life issues
life
and then
happens.
birthdays. Like there's reasons not to be here.
Right. However, we have a bigger goal at hand, and our consistency and our discipline is going to get us to that outcome, even when it feels like we're sludging through the oatmeal. Like, not even eating
I feel
it.
like I feel like that's the difference though. That's where the
Mhm.
discipline comes in is focus on where we're going and the progress, the steps versus um, necessarily worrying about how much we enjoy it.
Yes.
Well,
So
actually, this
what?
stuff. Can you enjoy it? Maybe I love it.
So that's it. It's like finding the joy in the process. Once you
Mm,
find the way you know how you like how to make the oatmeal, then you can consistently do it. You know, like for you, your one of, I would consider your oatmeal that it something that would be my oatmeal will be consistently going on LinkedIn like you do. But for you, you're like, oh yeah, LinkedIn. I sent 500. Look, and it's like, well, dang, if I sent 20, I'd be proud of myself. Like, so I think that we can't be attracted to any shortcuts because
you know what? Those shortcuts will get you. Especially
yeah,
now, everybody wants to make everything an AI shortcut.
yeah,
And I believe there's a fast track. I believe there is let's say, a smoothest way to get there. I don't know if it's
hmm
always easy. For example, if you
right,
need to lose some weight, maybe you're 50 pounds, 60 pounds, 70 pounds over a healthy weight for you. Right? Not body shaming here. We want you to be healthy for you.
right.
I really don't have a shortcut for you, not a healthy shortcut. Right?
No,
It's going to take some change of habits. It's going to take eating some oatmeal.
yeah,
However, working with someone like Tasha is going to help you have the fast track. How can we get there as quickly as possible, as safely as possible?
hmm
No injuries. We want you to be sustainable. We want you to be a healthy lifestyle, right? That's why
yeah,
it's HLS.
yeah.
Get you a coach, y'all. That's the message. It don't have to be us.
No,
Get you a coach.
but definitely get you a coach. Don't just rely on the chats and the clogs because they're definitely feeding you what you want at some point. You know, like you do have to know how to use it. It's still a tool that has to be used properly. Like you can have
That's
a
it.
hammer. I can have whatever you use to fix a sink, but if I don't know how to use it, it's still gonna be a broken sink.
That happened to me once. We were trying to change an oil filter and we could not get this bad boy off. And then I looked at it. I said, "Wait a minute!" And we were turning it the wrong way. It was a
See,
foreign vehicle, so it was opposite of what I was used to on my ship.
yeah.
Sometimes
So
working harder is not the answer.
no. So what do you feel like is the oatmeal in your life right now?
Hmm. I think that it's two pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the big things is I help you turn more conversations into clients. And what I'm realizing is you have to have a conversation scheduled to turn it into a client.
Yeah.
And so I've been working on how do we initiate more of those conversations. So I've been testing different messaging on LinkedIn. That's number one. Um, that's been a good referral source for me. I'm still trying to make a lead source for me. So what does that look
Mm-hmm.
like?
Mm-hmm.
I think the second one for me would be YouTube. Um, I post shorts on every day. It's new skills, new you. If you want to follow, I talk about asking better questions. That's the
Mm-hmm.
skill. It's curiosity and better questions. But there's so much more that I don't want to do. Things like thumbnails and captions, and you can reference other videos on the channel, and so much that can dive a little bit deeper in perfecting that, and even the topics I post. So I think that's going to be the meal for me is continuing to build that channel uh, and create valuable content consistently. There's that word again.
Yes, the golden word. I mean, and that's the hard part. I was wondering. I gave you the tool to check it off, so I'm calling you out now because you need to
Oh,
check off. Uh huh.
see. No, let's
Uh,
talk about it. So what tool did you give me and why?
Yeah, so I gave you an app and habit of posting every day in YouTube. And you're just supposed to check off that you posted so that we can have some type of data to see how many you actually did. And to get you to start a habit of while you're in there, you can also see that you did your walk a certain amount of days and that you did your 15 minutes of workout slash mobility. And Bruce logged in one time, and that was about 20 days ago. Now,
Oh
granted,
wow, it's been 3 weeks.
I can. You want me to give you the exact date? I can
I
tell
do
you.
not.
Okay. Yes. Well, once we get him in this coaching program.
Yeah.
But that's the part that is hard for people, though. It's like I can give you the answer, I can give you the tool, but sometimes you still need one more piece to get you to start making those changes consistently.
One more piece to make those changes consistently. I love it. If we clip this is accountability. That needs to like go at the top. That's accountability, where someone loves you enough and cares about your success enough to say, "Hey, you didn't do what you said you were going to do."
Right.
Now, I am proud of myself. I have not missed posting to YouTube.
Very good. Good job.
But tracking is important part of accountability. I don't know. Maybe we need to get like a tap discipline, consistency, accountability.
Yeah,
A part of accountability is tracking. How do we know where we are deficient? How do we know where we're successful if we're not tracking it? So I will recommit to tracking, and actually I've got a walk scheduled after this. So
yeah.
It's cool though.
That was exciting. Oh, so you're going after? Okay, good. I was
Yeah.
going to say I wondered if you were going, if you went.
I got stuck on a client call. Client's happy.
Yes. Well, that's good though. I mean, and that's the part that our dream lives are built on ordinary habits.
And they're not even difficult. You said
No.
15 minutes. Now everyone's differently able. However, 15 minutes is 15 minutes. And I might send out 500 and obviously work on my messaging for next time. Oh, if you're in Atlanta, you want to turn more conversations into clients, you want to make sales simple for your life and business, just shoot a comment, workshop, and we'll get you the link. It's August 22nd, 2026.
Oh, nice.
So I did the math. If you just do 10 LinkedIn connection requests accepted every day, just 10, it's 3,650 in a year. I'm pretty confident if you're targeting the right people, you could sell one client. Don't make guarantees, but I'm sure you can find one person to pay you. If you just do 10 a day. So that's Oatmeal. And it doesn't have to be difficult.
So I got a question for you.
Oh.
How do you know who to target? Who do you send said message to while you're on LinkedIn?
And that's a fantastic question. So if you hit askingbetterquestions.com, there's a worksheet where we talk about identifying who we can serve with excellence. That's the question you want to ask. Who can we serve with excellence? And if that's a few people, like, oh, I can help 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, just pick one and talk to them. And they'll tell you if you're right or not. And that's the fun part. You're like, hey, you need this. You need to work with me. And they'll say, oh, I don't need this. And you don't need to talk to those people. But you said it before, part of it is just doing the work. It's not researching. It's not reading books. It's not watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
It's doing work. So the simplest way is to say, hey, I believe I can help this group of people. Go talk to that group of people and to test the idea and refine it.
And there is my oatmeal, people. That's what my oatmeal is. And that's why I asked my expert cousin Bruce. So I think that's a good time. That's a good spot to end it. Like,
I like it. Go eat your oatmeal.
Go eat your oatmeal. Success is usually built on doing the things that nobody posts about.
Ooh, that's another bar. We got to get our sound effects together. I said we was going to do it last season. Say that one again. Success is built on
doing the things that nobody is posting about.
That's a great way to end it. All right, this is Cousins. Go eat your oatmeal. Leave a comment of what your oatmeal is for this week so we can cheer for you. We can hold you accountable. Yeah. We'll see you on the next episode. Man, we're so excited for season 2. Stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. Business Cousins, we out.